Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Julia Wallace, Director of Sales and Marketing at Dynatrap. Thank you for joining us, Julia.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm excited to talk with you today.
And what you're doing is using technology to combat, for the most part, I guess we can say mosquitoes, which plague all of us this time of year.
You are absolutely right.
Mosquitoes. Give us some background about the company, first of all.
Okay. Dynamic Solutions started in 2010, and our primary solution at that point was the Dynatrap insect and mosquito trap. And we have grown pretty significantly in the last 9 to 10 years, and now in addition to our outdoor insect and mosquito traps, we also have indoor solutions that attract and trap flying insects.
Now, tell us how you do this without using chemicals or things that could be harmful to our environment. So tell us how you do it.
That is correct. The Dynatrap and the different products we have available within the Dynatrap line are all safe, silent, and simple. And what we do with the Dynatrap insect and mosquito trap is we create carbon dioxide, which is an attractant for mosquitoes. It's irresistible. That's what attracts mosquitoes to you. So the Dynatrap insect and mosquito trap creates carbon dioxide. And basically, it's a reaction between UV light and the titanium dioxide coating within the Dynatrap. And that's what creates that carbon dioxide, attracts mosquitoes and other flying insects to the trap. They're sucked into a retaining cage, they dehydrate and die.
So there's a fan that draws them into that retaining cage?
That's absolutely right. There is a fan that draws them into the retaining cage. They dehydrate and die typically within 24 hours. So the great thing about the Dynatrap is if you plug one in today, most likely you will have dead insects in your trap within the next 24 hours. And over time, it will significantly reduce the mosquito population within your area.
And with the indoor use, your effects are, I guess, more immediate because you don't have this constant supply like you have in the outdoors?
The interesting thing about that is outdoors, mosquitoes have a fairly limited range. So yes, it's somewhat unlimited, the number of mosquitoes that could come into your yard, but they typically don't travel very far. Typically, a mosquito will live within a range of about a football field throughout their lifetime, which is relatively short. But within that area, you can pretty much reduce the mosquito population significantly. And then we recommend that people keep their Dynatraps operating 24/7, throughout the season, just in case one more comes in, because one female mosquito starts laying eggs and the whole thing starts all over again. But you can come close to eradicating the mosquitoes within your area. But to your point, you can also use the Dynatrap insect and mosquito trap indoors because it does not utilize any pesticides. It also doesn't do any zapping. Many people are familiar with the zappers. They've been around for 80, 90 years. And oftentimes that's what people think of when they think of killing insects, but we don't zap anything, so you don't have that loud noise that sounds like a thunderbolt. It's just a very quiet unit, and like I said, it doesn't have any pesticides associated with it, so there is no odor, no burning, so definitely can be used indoors.
I guess there are lots of folks who might wonder, okay, but can it really be effective? How effective is this?
Mm-hmm. It is absolutely effective. In fact, we have our product has been tested by independent third-party labs and proven to work. And we also have our own research facility in Florida. And we've tested Dynatrap within our own facility and it absolutely does work. And really what I would encourage you and any of your listeners to do is really give the Dynatrap a try. We actually have a 42-day guarantee on the Dynatrap. The reason it's 42 days is we say that it's going to take about 6 weeks for Dynatrap to attract and trap a significant number of mosquitoes such that you will notice the reduction. And you also, to some degree, break that the life cycle of the mosquitoes in your area within 6 weeks. So 6 weeks, 42 days, we have a guarantee. Give it a try. Use it for 42 days. If at the end you're unhappy with the product, we'll refund you completely. Most people are very happy with the Dynatrap. If you go to our website, you'll see quite a few testimonials. So it does work.
And there are some replacement parts that are needed here. Tell us what consumers should know.
Okay, there are just a few. For the Dynatrap, for most of the Dynatrap insect traps, they utilize a UV light, and that light typically lasts for about 3,000 hours, which is about 4 months when you use it 24/7. So you do have to replace a light bulb every 4 months. If you live in Wisconsin, like I do, I typically bring my trap out and just put a new light bulb in it each spring, because when you have a UV bulb, sometimes it starts to become less effective, but it still turns on. So really just every 4 months, change your bulb, and then empty the retaining cage as needed. So that really is going to depend upon your area, how many insects you have in the area, the time of year. You might be emptying that cage once a week. You might empty it once a month.
And you have different models that are available, I guess, depending on the size of your property. Tell us about that.
That's true. So we have different models, pretty much something for everyone. We start at a 1/4 acre. We have a couple different models that protect up to a 1/4 acre, a few that protect up to a 1/2 acre, and then a couple more that protect up to 1 full acre. What I recommend to most people, if you have a full acre, and that includes your front yard and your backyard, if you are out in both of those areas, like I am, we go out on the front porch for cocktail hour and the back porch for coffee in the morning. I have a 1/2 acre Dynatrap in my front yard and a 1/2 acre Dynatrap in my backyard, so I can protect both areas.
Tell us about the price range and availability. You're pretty widely available.
The Dynatrap is widely available. We are available at a few different national retailers, Bed Bath & Beyond, Ace, True Value. We are also available online at Dynatrap.com, on Amazon, HomeDepot.com. So very easy to find the Dynatrap.
And the price range?
The price for the Dynatrap, beginning with that 1/4 acre protection, you're looking at about $69 up to $179, $189 when you get into the 1 acre size. But basically with the Dynatrap, it's, you have that expense up front. It lasts for years. And we do recommend operating it 24/7. Even doing that, the power draw is very minimal. So with a 1/2 acre trap, your electricity would cost maybe $2 a month. And really the only thing that you have to do is change that light bulb each year. So, once you get past that first year, your cost for use drops dramatically.
So I guess you could say a little bit of scratch for a lot less scratch around the backyard.
Exactly.
For scratching.
That's a good way to put it.
For more info, where do we go?
I would suggest that your listeners go to Dynatrap.com. We have our full line there and videos and information on how the Dynatrap works, and it will also list retailers that you can purchase Dynatrap from.
and it's dynatrap.com. Julia Wallace,
Correct.
thank you for taking the time with us.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the time to share with you.